These were the only ones that's these are real. Yeah.
What'd you say? Alright, y'all see, look, it's Philly Flipper here. He thinks I brought him along because he's a good picker, but really I'm in a neighborhood I don't know and I need a little protection. Look, see, this is right up your alley. Sell this right here. It's just a little TV. You can take that back with you.
That's a little too big for me.
It's actually a good local flipper right there. Believe it or not, OmniVision's pretty good. But we ain't taking that nowhere.
It's a VCR one?
Yeah.
I sold
which you know doesn't work.
13-inch yesterday.
A what?
A 13-inch.
Yep.
On eBay there.
I'll do 13 inches for sure. Look at that Memorex. Look at that, a little paint gun.
See what they want to.
You sell them often?
If I find them.
Well, it's not looking good if they want $20 for that charger.
Yeah, that's what I'm a little afraid of.
Good morning. How you doing?
Alright.
Good. Oh, look at that. What you got on your dollhouse?
Well, I got it on the dollhouse plus all the Barbies over there.
Oh, you got Barbies too?
The Barbies is the
Oh,
whole
okay,
set.
yeah.
I'll take 35 for that and all the furniture.
Okay. All the furniture too?
Yeah, it's got furniture, it's got other side pieces, all this to it. It's got couches, it's got all
Oh,
the
little
things.
people.
Except for that one, yeah.
Okay.
And that's the aerial and all of them. 35 for the whole thing, all of it.
So that is actually pretty good, but I don't know if that's...
And it folds in.
Mm-hmm.
Folds in, how you do it? Oh, yeah, it folds in.
Oh no, I've seen it. It's okay. You don't
It
have to
folds
do
in.
that.
It folds in.
Gets a little smaller, but I've got 2 days of yard sales in front of me and only one truck, so
Oh, okay.
it's tempting. Sure.
I said she hardly plugged that either.
What do you got on the flashback?
I don't have the power. That's something. She never plugged this either. But the power cord, she done something with the power. I don't know what kind of cord that. It works, but it's a power cord.
Okay, with
It's
no
got
power.
like, had about 80-something games. You plug it into the TV and it comes all these games like Centipede, Frogger, all that stuff.
What are you asking on it?
I'll take 7 for it.
No power. Have a good day.
You too, and I
Take
hope
care
your
of
family
yourself.
all gets better
Thank
and your
you.
friends.
So, what are you asking on the rings here?
Those right there. Those.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
You had the prices on the outside. I messed them up.
Which one is that?
So they would have come from here.
Dollar, yeah.
$1 each?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will definitely do that.
It's just a
50-cent one right there.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that too.
These were the only ones that's, these are real. Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said these are the only ones that's, these right here are the gold.
Okay.
Those are $4. I think the other ones are.
Take a look.
Those are pretty.
Yep. All right.
Is he bothering you? Just let me know.
Did you buy something? I see you went to your truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you get, what'd you get? The paint gun?
I already bought him out.
Okay. This one is 4, you say? Okay. I think we'll grab these. That means I owe you $2.50. Now I just gotta find my wallet here. There we go. I always have a fanny pack. I forgot to put it on this morning.
Fanny pack. It's a good look for it.
That's what
$2.50. All right. There is $3. You can go ahead and keep the 50 cents this morning. Go ahead and keep it. It's okay.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. 18.
I sold that exact dollhouse and offer up.
Yeah, I
Exact
just
one.
I just did a
Sold
little.
it for $120. But it took 2 years. So I don't want to pick it up again.
She's offering this and some of the pieces. There's some little people in here and the dolls for 35.
There's some little people.
There's some little.
Furniture, the furniture.
Is that a joke?
That's nice,
Is that a
yeah.
joke about me? Is that a joke? No, I mean like little people. See?
Like like those little people, like actual little people.
Hey, these are calico critters down here, I think.
He likes to play with dogs when he's looking. He actually knows. He knows exactly what they are.
All right, so you don't want this thing, huh?
No, you could have. I like
Would you buy it if you were in Philly?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I would buy it if I was in
There's a
Lynchburg.
lot to take back.
I said he gave it to me to put up for my son. When my son got older, he said he didn't wear gold, so
Mm-hmm.
I figured it had to be for his dad.
It's got interesting markings on it. There's no magnetism, which doesn't necessarily mean it's gold, but it means it's possible that it's gold. And then it's got the markings written into the design of it, which I've never seen before. So I can't make them out because I'm old and I can't see. But that's all right. I'm gonna buy it for $4, and then I'll try and do a little research on it. Is that what you said, $4? I have a GoPro. He has a GoPro.
I don't
What?
have.
1, 2, 3.
I don't have a GoPro. What is my
What
GoPro?
is the GoPro?
It's
It's a camera.
we video what we find at yard sale.
He has a YouTube channel with about 7 million people watching it.
He's so
Do you
full,
really?
he's so full of it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That is neat, though.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a good day
Yeah, have
and
a good one.
good luck selling everything.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm missing something. I looked under the
I
table.
know, I do that at stores.
When I go yard selling with him, I can't find anything unless I look low because he can see everything from above, you know. See y'all. Hey, we're at the next sale here, and that sale didn't look too good, but then both of us found something. So this is sterling silver, so it's nothing big at all. But this one did turn out. I got in the car and started looking, and I found on the back of the eagle's head, I found the 14K. That's 14 karat, so that's awesome. 1 gold, 1 not on the ring, so I'll take it for sure. Should be, I'm thinking altogether it's, depending on how much this goes for, it could be 150, 200 bucks right there, so really happy about that. Right, but Paul
Yes.
found, what'd you find? Yu-Gi-Oh! In the tins.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah.
there's a ton of cards here.
And they're in packages. Yeah, they're already, I guess they're not protected,
they're not
but,
protected, but
and
yeah,
you just sold a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card.
for $55.
One
extra.
card.
Yes.
And I've sold some in lots not too long ago and did pretty good. So were they 5 a piece or were
Yeah,
they 5
5
total?
a
So
piece.
5 a piece. So it just matters of what you're gonna find.
And then I got all this.
All of that. How much you pay?
$40.
40 bucks, and you'll probably make that back on one of the guns plus a good profit, my guess, right?
Spent to my Black Dragon. Yeah.
Would you do this local or are you doing it on online?
This is eBay. Actually, locally, they take them down because they think the actual guns.
Really?
Facebook takes them down.
Okay.
But online,
Awesome.
a couple, probably $200. Not
That's
bad.
not a bad little sale.
Not as good as your ring, but it's okay.
Well, it is as good as my ring. It's just in a tub instead of your hand. But I'm a little jealous of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, to be honest with you. Because that might bring some good money,
yeah.
depending on what's in there.
It's just going to take more work, but it's fine.
All right, let's go check this one out. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Doing okay. Doing okay.
Living the dream.
That's not good. Charger will sell. Prada. What do you think? Prada? Prada or Prada? I gotta tell you, I'm not convinced. That's an understatement. I gotta hear this story over here.
These retail for $45 a piece. I mean, you can look them up.
No, they're cool.
Yeah,
I like
the
a lot.
company's still in business. Now these prints are still not, but they're not printing these anymore. But yeah,
What's your asking price?
$1 a piece.
$1 a piece.
Yeah.
How many did you have?
There's well, I usually have like there. I think I had like 2, and then I've got a few of them. I mean, if you want to buy them all, I'll make you a deal.
Well, I'm gonna. This is his deal first, but
Okay. Well, I mean,
but-
hey,
Well, I can buy them all. We can just split.
all right, let's do that, and
Yeah.
then we'll go let's do a draft.
Yeah.
You pick one, I pick one. You want to do that?
We'll take all of them. Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
take all of them.
all right.
Peacock is gorgeous. I grew up in California, and there was a peacock lived outside our house, like 2 houses
Yeah.
up, and they squawked like crazy and drove me nuts. moved to Virginia, bought my first house, woke up the next morning to a peacock squawking.
Yeah. That is crazy.
And I'm
I
like,
feel like this one used to
I'm
be yours
cursed. I'm cursed.
We can see.
That's a solid cat.
I don't
Right,
think. I don't
Pretty
know
cool.
if I sold one of those, but
Are,
I've got
are you
two
waiting
on
on
there,
a? Okay, you.
Maybe there's just one. I'll say one.
Well, why don't you help him, and we'll
Yeah.
come back and get these in a
Okay,
second.
yeah,
I'm
I'll
sorry, I
count
just.
on
Tell me if those are fraudas right there. We just gotta underneath this one here. Look. What do you think?
Yeah.
You think so? Certain, or you think so?
That right there's a big
Yeah, I figured too. I figured
That looks
too.
pretty fake.
Well, just feel this right here and tell me what you think.
Yeah.
I think so, but I'm not. You know, that's not my gig. So
You don't want the Carhartt?
I didn't even see him, dude. I was too worried about that. Look at you. Look at you.
I'm saying he's a picker. Walking past Carhartt.
That's right. You got it. And salt and pepper shakers. I might sell my booth. I'm not doing that. Made in Japan. Those are kind of cool. What do y'all think? I might get those. Holy moly, look at that. It's got a little bit on it right there. I think that might come off. Great tag.
Do you have any more inside or just
That one is really dirty. Stained bad. But it's chocolate. Those are cool. This one is chalk line, but it's in really bad shape.
Yeah.
So this one's not chalk line, but it's in a lot better shape.
Like I go gives you the year. You know right away.
Best year ever, dude. Unless you're Elvis.
77.
Unless you're Elvis. You picked the best one, I think, of the bunch, didn't you? Okay, see, can I see it so I can be jealous? Okay, you picked the same one I did. I feel okay, except for yours is a medium and mine's a small.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got the better one.
She got the better one.
She's better than you.
See how it picked me. Awesome. Did you check these t-shirts by any chance? Old tag, single stitch.
Is there a backer to it?
It's a good question. Turtle Bay, Hilton, Hawaii.
Maybe.
It's good enough.
Like 20 bucks.
It's good enough.
Those I got 11. I counted 11.
Okay.
Let's just do $10.
All right.
And then y'all can buy
Let's
it
do
over
$10.
We're gonna arm wrestle over.
How much for this?
$1 a piece.
$1 a piece.
about-
Yeah, all the clothes.
Oh, close is a
Yeah,
dollar.
these are all the $1 piece.
All right. What did I do with that shirt I just had? What am I doing?
Just losing your mind, Kevin.
I just had that Hilton shirt. It's right in front of my face. Oh, here, look. Hey, it's on my shoulder. Jeez, I really am losing it. All right, any more single stitchers here? Double stitcher. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna get a comment below from somebody. Why do you always make a mess of people's tables? And they're right. They're right. 2002 Clemson versus South Carolina game.
Almost vintage.
Almost.
Like next year, right? Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Seriously. Ralph Lauren. Look, see how he just throws stuff around, y'all? Just no concern for people's stuff.
People actually compare me to you look that way. It's like sometimes like for me though, I'm like 20 people at ground, so I just like toss it to put it on the ground. You have no excuse. You're right
Because
there.
I'm a lot closer to the ground.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You want this one?
Oh yeah, where'd you get that? On the other side?
Yeah.
Look at that, let me see it.
Acme clothing, like from the
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Definitely vintage.
no
in
back
good
here,
shape. Look.
unfortunately, but it got the little.
Yeah. Oh
That's
yeah,
pretty
dude,
cool.
that's good. That's a seller. Definitely. Now Tweety down there. Man. Look at that. See? Now my heart is hurting. She got that jacket and you got that. I mean.
We're just here to embarrass Kevin.
Good.
This one, you didn't see this one either?
He's pulling these out of his truck, y'all. Where's the IKEA bag? Now I'm gonna go look, and there's nothing left. Where did you get that? I was just here.
Behind the chaps one.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. Now you can't have it unless. Oh, you got. I was gonna say you can't have it unless you know his name.
Yeah, I have a Foghorn. Look, it says I say.
Yeah.
On the collar.
That's funny.
Would that fit into a 4x4 before?
No, it would not.
6x4
I do 8x6x4 because it's got to give it a little.
The big guy.
Well, you got a space between them too because you can't put them together. 3 of them, you know, 3. I think it's definitely worth it. How much you have on your little poodles here?
I had $1 on the glass.
I'll do $1 on it. Those are interesting canisters too. I kind of like the canisters.
Yeah.
What do you got on that whole set?
I'll work with you. Those, I'll be honest. That's not. That is. You can look those up. That's an old set. I'll take $10 for the
all
whole
of
set.
it?
Yeah, and that was 12 for just that one.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Is it aluminum?
It is. Those are. I'll be honest. When I was a kid, my mother had some of these.
Right.
So these were probably 1960s. I'm gonna say.
How much do I owe you now? He's paid for those already, right?
Yeah.
So all I owe you is $3 at this point.
Okay.
So I will do 7 on these, and we'll make it $10.
That's fine.
You go with that?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's do them.
I'm good with that.
Now I have a hard time remembering what I buy sometimes, so I can't forget it. So let me give you $10. You want 1s? You want 5s? You don't care.
Hey, I can use the ones.
Okay, let's
I'll be
do that
honest, in
then.
a
Let's
yard
do it.
sale, God, people will.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Because hey man, they'll drop those 20s.
I know.
20s on you.
That's why
and my
I always
change is
have
gone.
$100 bills
Yeah,
before I go out.
yeah.
That's awesome. He's getting his truck. That means I'll just wait for him. Hey, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, man.
On my way out, I spotted some Fire King ovenware mugs, and for the price, I figured it was worth picking up. I got all 3 for $2. Should be a decent little profit.
This might be good to hang up. I mean, that's cool stuff, man. Yeah. I mean, that is cool. I really like that. This, I think, would be a pretty good seller because people put them in their man cave, whatnot.
When we got back to the truck, we talked about divvying up these posters, but in the end, I decided to let Paul have all of them. After all, he found them first, and I'd hate to split them up since multiple listings are in there, and it's just so much easier to do multiple listings. So if you're interested in any of them, I'll put his link to his eBay store in the description below.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Just wanted to thank you for joining us out there today on the garage sale trail. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. It was just a couple of sales, and Paul, Philly Flipper, came down. Let me give you the backstory. He sent me a message one day and said, hey, I'm headed down to Prison to Profits conference in Greenville. And I'm like, hey, why don't you drop by the middle of nowhere and knock on the cabin and pick me up and take me, because my grandmother lives down there. And I surprised Dante at the Prison to Profit conference, and then I was able to spend a little time and meet with my grandmother and my aunt and my family that live down there and spend some good time with them. Paul was kind enough to come by and drive me all the way down there. We went to the conference, I was able to visit, and then we were headed out on a Friday morning out of Greenville, and that's what you saw right there. 2 sales we found on our way out of town, and then as we headed up north, we ended up in Raleigh that day, but along the way we found one more sale, and it was crazy good. It was a really big one, and we're going to show that to you on the, maybe not the next video, but a couple videos from now where we did really well. We did okay here. I would have done a heck of a lot better if Paul wouldn't have been there picking all the good stuff. He does a great job. Let me tell you, I can tell you 2 things about Paul. One is he's really, really tall, really big guy. Makes me look shorter than I am, I think. The other thing I'll tell you, he's a terrific picker, and he has a ton of sales. And he operates a great business out of Philly. If you guys haven't already, go over to his channel, check him out, and you'll see how good he really is. So, Paul, just want to say thank you. You know, I had to get some good deals there. I was trying to negotiate down because I knew, he told me already, he's like, you're going to have to buy my lunch today. And I'm like, whew, that's going to be expensive. So I negotiated some stuff down to save a few dollars. Hey, and you know what? You Southerners will appreciate this. We get to a restaurant, and he's like, what's cheer wine? I'm like, you got to have a cheer wine. And he really loved it. Really quick before I let you go, you saw me pick up some jewelry here. I don't know, I don't want to dig through it, but here's the eagle I picked up right there. That was 14 karat gold. You saw me, if you're not familiar with the show, I was using a magnet to see it doesn't stick right there. And then later on when we got in the car, I was checking them out here, and I realized that one of the rings was 18 karat gold, one of them was gold plate, worth virtually nothing, and then this was 14 karat gold, just like she said. I was really surprised that she knew that was 14 karat gold and still sold it to me for $4. It's not a ton of gold, but I would say it's worth at least 50 bucks. I probably put a comp in here, and it may be worth more than that. I haven't even weighed it out, I don't think, at this point. Reagan did not too long ago. Reagan loves this stuff. We were able to pick up a couple other cool things. Like I said, no home runs, but I love those canisters. Haven't dug them out and listed them yet, but those things I think will sell fairly quickly. A couple of old t-shirts. I love that jacket. There's no sold comp on that jacket, but I think it's probably worth 30 to 40 bucks in the end, and the t-shirt's probably a $15 t-shirt as well. I think there is a sold comp, but a different color. So as always, I just want to say thank you, and we appreciate you dropping by, and I can't wait to see you next.